Welcome, my dear listener, to another peaceful episode of Sleepy Seedlings, the Bedtime Podcast with trees. I'm Sleepy, your host, and tonight we'll be venturing into the quiet and mysterious beauty of the aspen grove, a place of shared roots, healing, and resilience. Before we begin, I ask you to set your sleep timer. And if this podcast has brought you a sense of peace, or ever helped you on your journey to sleep, I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave me a 5-star review on whichever app you are listening. Your support helps to boost the podcast, allowing more people to find moments of calm through nature's wisdom. Now, as we turn our attention to the aspen tree, picture its tall, white trunks and trembling, heart-shaped leaves. The aspen is not just a single tree. It's part of a vast, interconnected network beneath the surface, reminding us of the hidden strengths we share with those around us. Let us explore its world tonight and allow the peaceful rustling of the aspen leaves to guide you into rest. Imagine yourself standing in the midst of an aspen grove, surrounded by towering trees with smooth, white bark that almost appears to glow in the soft light. Each tree, tall and slender, its trunk rising, straight and elegant from the forest floor. The bark is marked with dark eyes, small knots that seem to watch over the grove, giving the trees an almost mystical presence. Above you, its delicate leaves, heart-shaped, shimmer and quake in the breeze, catching the light in a soft dance. The aspen grove feels alive with gentle motion. The quivering of the leaves creates a constant, soothing sound, like a soft whisper echoing through the forest. The movement of the leaves feels like the pulse of the forest. The forest floor beneath you is covered in a soft carpet of fallen leaves. The air smells fresh and clean, with a faint hint of earth and greenery. The world here feels tranquil and timeless, as the aspens have been standing watch for generations, quietly connected to one another by unseen roots deep beneath the ground. The quaking aspen, Populus tremuloidus, is deeply rooted in the landscapes and cultures of North America. Long revered for its distinctive beauty and mysterious qualities, it plays an important role in the stories and traditions of many indigenous peoples. Among several Native American tribes, the trembling of the aspen's leaves was seen as a sign of the tree's connection to the spirit world. The gentle quaking of the leaves, even in the slightest breeze, was thought to carry whispers from the spirits, messages from ancestors and the natural world. To stand in an aspen grove was to be in the presence of both nature and the ancestors. A sacred space where one could feel this pulse of life and hear the voices of those who came before. The aspen's ability to regenerate and grow from its roots was another aspect of its symbolism. The tree was seen to represent renewal and healing in many traditions. If a fire swept through a forest or a tree was damaged, new shoots would rise from the shared root system, bringing new life from the old. This natural resilience was often mirrored in stories and teachings. Emphasizing the importance of community, continuity, and strength found in staying connected to one's roots. In the vast, whispering groves of the quaking aspen, there was a sense of quiet magic, a recognition that life endures through the connections we share, both seen and unseen. The aspen stands as a reminder that even when we stand alone, we are always part of something larger, connected by the roots that run deep beneath us. The quaking aspen is one of North America's most widespread tree species, recognized for its smooth, white bark and shimmering, heart-shaped leaves. One of the most extraordinary aspects of the quaking aspen is its clonal colony structure. Though each tree in an aspen grove may appear to be an independent organism, they are often connected by an underground root system, creating a single, massive, living entity. This interconnected root system sends up new shoots, known as ramets, that grow into new trees. Because all these trees are genetically identical and part of the same organism, an aspen grove can be considered a single living entity, even though it may appear as a forest of individual trees. The most famous and significant example of this is Pando, located in Fish Lake National Forest in Utah, United States. Pando, known as the Trembling Giant, is one of the largest and oldest living organisms on Earth, covering approximately 106 acres and consisting of over 40,000 individual stems. Pando is not really a forest, but a single organism, all connected by a shared root system. What makes Pando even more remarkable is its age. The root system is estimated to be over 80,000 years old, making it one of the oldest living organisms in the world. This ancient root system has continuously regenerated itself over millennia, sending up new shoots as older trees die off, embodying the resilience and regenerative power of nature. Whilst individual stems, or trees, may live for around 100 to 150 years, the root system endures, surviving fires, droughts, and other environmental challenges by continuously renewing itself. Pando's ecological significance cannot be overstated. Its expansive root network supports biodiversity, providing shelter and nourishment for countless species, from birds and insects to mammals. As a keystone organism, Pando plays a crucial role in maintaining the stability of its surrounding ecosystem. The quaking aspen's clonal nature teaches us an important lesson. What appears to be a forest of individual trees is, in reality, a connected and interdependent organism. Just as Pando's unseen roots give life to countless trees, we too are connected by invisible bonds to our communities and the world around us. The resilience of the quaking aspen is not found in solitary strength, but in the power of connection, showing us that in nature, as in life, we thrive when we are supported by others. As we come to the end of our journey, let us take one last moment to feel the quiet and surprising strength of the aspen grove. Imagine yourself once again standing amongst these graceful trees. You look around and see not just a single tree, but a community, each one connected beneath the surface by ancient roots, sharing life and strength. You sense the peace here. In this grove, where no tree stands alone, as the peaceful sounds of the aspen grove lull you into rest, let go of any tension you've been holding onto. Feel the strength of the roots beneath you, their quiet assurance that no matter what storms may come, you are supported, just as these trees support one another. Good night, my dear listener, and may you wake refreshed, knowing that you are part of this vast and interconnected world. Sleep well.